In today's hyper-connected world, a single stockout can cost millions, while excess inventory can cripple cash flow. Welcome to the Material Management Masterclass, where we'll transform you from a supply chain professional into a strategic material management expert. Over the next 20 minutes, we'll explore how companies like India's quick commerce giants are revolutionizing material management through AI, data analytics, and strategic thinking. From procurement coordination to digital transformation, from inventory optimization to vendor management, this masterclass will equip you with cutting-edge strategies used by industry leaders. I'm your instructor for this comprehensive journey through Chapter 5 of Material Management. We'll cover 4 critical areas that every supply chain professional must master. First, we'll establish the importance and strategic role of material management. Then dive deep into inventory control techniques. Next, explore how computers and AI are transforming the field. Finally, we'll solve real-world problems together. Material management is the integrated function of planning, organizing, sourcing, purchasing, moving, storing and controlling materials in an optimal manner. The goal? Ensuring the right material is available at the right place, in the right quantity, at the right time, and at the lowest possible cost. Remember the 5 rights: right material, right place, right quantity, right time, right cost. These form the foundation of every material management decision. For modern managers, efficient material management is a critical lever for reducing costs, increasing operational flexibility, enhancing quality, and sustaining competitive advantage. Material costs typically represent 50 to 70% of total product costs in manufacturing. A 5% improvement in material efficiency can double profit margins. Material management links procurement, production, logistics, and customer delivery. It's the nervous system of modern operations. Procurement coordination ensures seamless flow of raw materials and components, avoiding both shortages and excesses that can paralyze operations. Quality assurance through material management means selecting reliable suppliers, maintaining traceability, and supporting rigorous incoming inspection protocols. Integration with MRP and ERP systems aligns material availability with production schedules, creating a synchronized manufacturing ecosystem. Supply chain resilience builds buffers, dual sourcing strategies, and supplier partnerships to handle disruptions, a lesson learned acutely during recent global challenges. Plant managers use MRP outputs for daily scheduling and purchasing decisions, turning data into actionable operational plans. Supply chain executives develop strategic alliances for just-in-time delivery, transforming vendor relationships from transactional to strategic partnerships. CFOs monitor material turnover ratios and carrying costs for working capital optimization, directly impacting company cash flow and profitability. Sourcing heads pursue green procurement, ethical sourcing, and waste reduction initiatives, aligning material management with corporate sustainability goals. Digitalization is making material management increasingly data-driven, leveraging IoT, AI, and cloud platforms for real-time visibility and predictive analytics. Globalization demands sophisticated risk management and compliance controls as supply chains span continents and cultures. Firms are shifting toward just-in-time, vendor-managed inventory and lean warehousing models to maximize efficiency and minimize waste. Let's examine a revolutionary case study. India's quick commerce platforms delivering groceries within 10-20 minutes across dense urban markets. These companies operate through hundreds of dark stores, micro-warehouses serving hyper-local zones with wildly fluctuating demand patterns. The challenge? Managing thousands of SKUs across hundreds of locations with 10-minute delivery promises and unpredictable demand spikes. The solution? An AI-powered inventory system syncing real-time sales, micro-location data, weather patterns, and local event calendars to predict demand hourly. Each dark store maintains dynamic SKU assortment. Popular products for specific areas are prioritized using predictive analytics. Vendor-managed inventory arrangements with FMCG brands automate replenishment of bestsellers, reducing manual intervention and improving fill rates. A color-coded expiry alert system enables micro-campaigns to clear stock close to expiry, reducing wastage by 40% while maintaining freshness. Real-time promotions and dynamic pricing help move perishable inventory before expiration, turning potential waste into revenue. Regional managers use real-time dashboards tracking stockout frequency, inventory holding costs, and fill rates by store for immediate interventions. Category managers collaborate with suppliers for just-in-time deliveries and flash promotions, optimizing inventory turns across the network. Senior leadership analyzes inventory turnover data and fulfillment times to design expansion strategies for new city launches. Results were remarkable. Fill rates for top 200 SKUs improved from 82% to 97% in 6 months, dramatically reducing customer cancellations. Inventory holding periods fell by 45%, slashing capital tied up in slow-moving stock and improving cash flow significantly. The company scaled from 30 to over 250 dark stores nationwide without proportionately increasing inventory investments, supporting 5x order volume growth within 1 year. This case underscores how advanced, tech-enabled material management is foundational for agility, scalability, and customer satisfaction in competitive markets. Inventory control refers to policies, procedures, and tools used to monitor and manage quantity, location, and status of inventory items across the supply chain. The objectives are clear: optimize stock levels, avoid stockouts and surpluses, enable accurate planning, improve cash flow, and ensure quality preservation. Understanding inventory components is crucial. Raw materials, work in progress, finished goods, and MRO supplies each require different management approaches. ABC analysis categorizes inventory into 3 groups based on value and usage. A items are high value, low volume, requiring tight control. Typically, 20% of items account for 80% of value. These A items demand daily monitoring and strategic supplier relationships. B items need periodic review, while C items can use simple reorder systems. Different categories, different strategies. VED analysis classifies items by criticality: vital, essential, desirable. It's particularly valuable in hospitals and public sector organizations. Vital items require 100% availability with multiple suppliers. Essential items need careful monitoring. Desirable items can tolerate occasional stockouts. Economic order quantity optimizes order quantity to minimize total inventory cost, balancing ordering costs against holding costs. The EOQ formula finds the sweet spot where total costs are minimized. Too little ordering increases frequency costs. Too much increases holding costs. Manufacturing firms use EOQ for raw materials, while retailers apply it to fast-moving consumer goods with predictable demand patterns. Reorder point determines when to place new orders, considering lead time and demand variability to prevent stockouts. Just-in-time maintains minimal inventory by synchronizing deliveries with production schedules, reducing waste while increasing responsiveness. Perpetual inventory systems continuously update records with each transaction, providing real-time visibility into stock levels. Cycle counting involves regular counting of inventory portions to ensure accuracy without disruptive full physical stock taking. Retail chains use POS-linked inventory systems to automatically replenish fast-selling items, ensuring shelves stay stocked without overstocking. Production managers rely on bills of materials and real-time dashboards for daily material planning, ensuring smooth production flow. E-commerce operations heads use SKU-level analytics to optimize bin allocation, safety stock levels, and reordering policies. Inventory turnover ratio indicates efficiency. High turnover suggests good stock movement. Low turnover may indicate overstocking or obsolescence. Dead stock management involves identifying and liquidating slow-moving or obsolete items to recover value and free up warehouse space. Buffer stock becomes critical during demand uncertainty or supplier unreliability, managed through probabilistic models and risk assessment. Material management has undergone a seismic shift from manual documentation to digitally integrated data-driven ecosystems powered by intelligent software solutions. Digital transformation spans every stage: planning, sourcing, inventory tracking, warehousing, logistics, vendor evaluation, and strategic procurement decisions. Organizations achieve higher accuracy, increased speed, cost savings, and real-time visibility across all material functions through digital integration. MRP systems form the foundation of production-driven materials planning, determining what materials are needed, when, and in what quantity. A pharmaceutical unit in Hyderabad uses SAP MRP to automate raw material procurement for scheduled batches, preventing stockouts while avoiding wastage. Production planners rely on system-generated procurement recommendations aligned with good manufacturing practice batch sizes for regulatory compliance. ERP systems represent the most comprehensive digital integration, unifying purchasing, inventory, production, finance, and human resources into one framework. An Indian garment exporter employs Oracle ERP to align purchasing with seasonal demand forecasts, track textile supplies, and reconcile financial ledgers. ERP dashboards enable department heads to make cross-functional decisions without delays, improving communication and operational consistency. Warehouse management systems optimize storage, picking, packing, and dispatch activities through digital mapping and automated tracking systems. A pharmaceutical distribution center in Badi uses WMS linked to temperature sensors to track sensitive products and ensure cold chain compliance. RFID and barcode systems provide real-time tracking, reducing material retrieval time while ensuring regulatory compliance for sensitive products. Vendor management systems evaluate and monitor supplier performance, cost-effectiveness, lead times, and quality metrics through automated processes. Public sector undertakings utilize GM, Government e-Marketplace, for transparent tech-enabled sourcing with automated vendor evaluation. Procurement managers can rank vendors based on performance data and automatically renew contracts with high-performing suppliers. AI and ML-based inventory tools analyze historical consumption, seasonality trends, and real-time order flows to suggest optimal inventory parameters. A Bengaluru quick commerce brand uses predictive models to restock perishable items based on hyperlocal purchasing patterns and weather data. This approach avoids overstocking while improving inventory turnover ratio and reducing working capital blockage significantly. Computerized materials management delivers operational accuracy, reducing human errors in ordering, counting, and data entry by up to 95%. Real-time decision-making capabilities ensure dynamic response to changing material conditions, from supply disruptions to demand spikes. Organizations achieve significant cost savings through lower administrative costs, reduced inventory carrying costs, and minimized obsolescence risks. Enhanced traceability supports compliance requirements, batch-level tracking, and rapid recall procedures when quality issues arise. Let's examine Blinkit's transformation, managing high SKU variability and ultra-fast delivery windows across metropolitan hubs through digital innovation. Blinkit integrated micro-warehouses with proprietary AI systems monitoring sales velocity at hyperlocal levels and predicting near-future demand. The platform auto-replenishes high-frequency SKUs and syncs with third-party logistics for just-in-time replenishment from fulfillment centers. Results were impressive. SKU availability improved 34%, perishable wastage reduced 45%, and inventory turnover increased from 15 to 23 cycles annually. Now let's apply our knowledge through practical problem solving. We'll work through real-world scenarios that supply chain professionals face daily. We'll tackle 7 critical problem types: EOQ calculations, inventory ratios, vendor evaluation, reorder points, ABC classification, ERP implementation, and quick commerce strategy. Problem 1. A manufacturing unit consumes 48,000 units annually. Ordering cost is Rs. 600 per order. Carrying cost is 15% of unit cost. Unit cost is Rs. 20. Let's calculate the EOQ. Using the EOQ formula, square root of 2 times annual demand times ordering cost divided by carrying cost per unit. That's square root of 2 times 48,000 times 600 divided by 3. EOQ equals 4,899 units. Number of orders per year, 48,000 divided by 4,899 equals approximately 10 orders. Time between orders, 365 divided by 10 equals 36.5 days. If currently ordering 2,000 units, total annual cost is Rs. 21,900. With optimal EOQ, cost drops to Rs. 14,697, saving Rs. 7,203 annually, a 33% improvement. Problem 2. Quick commerce company with average inventory of Rs. 5,000,000 and cost of goods sold Rs. 30,000,000. Let's calculate inventory turnover ratio. Inventory turnover ratio equals cost of goods sold divided by average inventory. 30,000,000 divided by 5,000,000 equals 6 times per year. Average days of inventory, 365 divided by 6 equals approximately 61 days. This means inventory sits for 61 days on average before being sold. To improve this ratio, implement demand forecasting for better purchasing decisions and establish vendor-managed inventory for fast-moving items. Problem 3. Evaluating 3 vendors using weighted criteria. Quality has 40% weight, price 30%, delivery 20%, and service 10%. Vendor A scores. Quality 8xD, 4 plus price 6xD, 3 plus delivery 7xD, 2 plus service 9xD, 1 equals 7.3. Let's calculate vendors B and C similarly. Final scores. Vendor A, 7.3, vendor B, 7.1, vendor C, 6.8. Vendor A wins, but the close scores suggest negotiation opportunities with all 3. Problem 4. Company consumes 300 units monthly with 15-day lead time. Basic reorder point, 300 units per month times 15 days divided by 30 days equals 150 units. With 50 units safety stock, new reorder point becomes 150 plus 50 equals 200 units, providing buffer against demand variability. IoT sensors could maintain reorder levels dynamically by monitoring real-time consumption patterns and automatically adjusting for seasonal variations. Problem 5. Classifying items using ABC analysis. Calculate annual usage value for each item, then rank by value to determine A, B, and C categories. Top 20% by value become A items requiring tight control. Next 30% are B items needing periodic review. Remaining 50% are C items using simple systems. A items need daily monitoring and multiple suppliers. B items require weekly reviews. C items can use 2-bin systems or periodic ordering. Problem 6. Reliance Retail's ERP implementation faced challenges including data migration complexity, employee resistance, and process standardization across diverse retail formats. Post-implementation benefits included real-time inventory visibility, automated replenishment, integrated financial reporting, and improved vendor management. For mid-sized pharma distribution, focus on phased implementation, comprehensive training programs, and strong change management to ensure user adoption. Problem 7. Quick commerce startup needs high-speed fulfillment. Adopt zone-based picking, automated sorting, and dynamic slotting for 2,000 daily SKUs. For high-velocity items, implement perpetual inventory systems, real-time demand sensing, and predictive analytics for proactive restocking. Contingency plan for stockouts, maintain emergency supplier network, implement dynamic substitution algorithms, and offer customer alternatives with incentives. We've journeyed through the strategic foundations, inventory mastery, digital transformation, and practical applications of modern material management. These elements form an interconnected framework where strategic thinking, analytical tools, and digital capabilities combine to create competitive advantage. As supply chain professionals, your role is evolving from operational execution to strategic orchestration of complex global material flows. Emerging technologies like blockchain for traceability, autonomous vehicles for logistics, and quantum computing for optimization will reshape material management. Sustainability and circular economy principles are becoming central to material management, requiring new metrics and supplier evaluation criteria. Building resilient, adaptable supply chains that can handle disruptions while maintaining efficiency will be the hallmark of future material management excellence. Your professional development should focus on data analytics, digital tool mastery, strategic thinking, and cross-functional collaboration skills. Consider pursuing certifications in supply chain management, data analytics, and digital transformation to stay ahead in this rapidly evolving field. The leaders of tomorrow will be those who can seamlessly blend traditional material management principles with cutting-edge digital capabilities. Remember the 5 rights of material management. Right material, right place, right quantity, right time, right cost, enhanced by digital intelligence. Start your transformation journey by assessing current capabilities, identifying digital opportunities, and building cross-functional partnerships. Establish clear metrics, inventory turnover, fill rates, cost savings, and customer satisfaction to measure your material management excellence. The knowledge you've gained today positions you to drive significant value in your organization through strategic material management excellence. Connect with fellow supply chain professionals, share experiences, and continue learning together as we shape the future of material management. Material management is not just about moving goods, it's about creating value, enabling growth, and building sustainable competitive advantage. Go forth and transform your supply chains. Thank you for joining this Material Management Masterclass. Your expertise will drive efficiency, sustainability, and innovation in supply chains worldwide.